Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu, and this is going to be the winner's match from the Avalon MSL. Group B, the group of dragons. This is going to be Jangbi, who took down the top Protoss player Bisu, and Cal, who took down another dragon in free. And we're going to play this game on Carthage. We are going to have, it looks like, Jangbi here at the bottom right in white, and then, or yellow now, and Cal in the top left in red. They had to do a little bit color change there, thankfully. Otherwise, I think we would have had like a yellow and white match, which would have sucked. And both these players playing very, very well in their first matchups. Jangbi doing a fantastic job of fending off Bisu's 4-gate Dragoons and taking that to victory. And Cal doing a wonderful job with his reverse shuttle micro, able to continuously do damage to free over and over again, just to his military more than anything else, and just slowly taking a quick game of attrition. It sounds odd, but that's really what it was. It was a fast game of attrition that Cal won. And Cal sending out a pretty early, or Jangbi, sorry, sending out a pretty early probe here. We'll see whether this is for a proxy of some sort. I think it is. I didn't see a pylon in his main base. Maybe I missed it, but I think this is going to be a little bit of a cheese, or maybe he threw down the pylon. This is just a normal scouting pylon. I could be wrong, but we will see. Carthage is a very interesting map. It does have 3 paths to the enemy base. Of course, the one path, though, in the middle has those big freaking temples that you'd have to break through to really take advantage of. And in a PvP, I'm not sure how viable you can take those down quickly, or even if you want to early on here. And yeah, I think that was just a scout after pylon for Jangbi. I was just a little. Usually, you see players scout after gateway or so it was a little bit different from the normal timing. And it looks like Cal's throwing down an anti-manor pylon. Good for him, playing that carefully. And Cal sending out his probe to scout as well. And it does look like both players are just going to play very, very standard here. I have to admit that in this game, I am rooting slightly for Jangbi. I'm kind of torn. Jangbi is my favorite player, but at the same time, Cal plays for STX, my favorite team, so I'm a little bit torn. But I am going to be cheering for Jangbi a little bit in this game. I try not to be biased in my commentaries. Hopefully it doesn't show. And it looks like Jangbi actually went for his cybernetic score already, whereas Cal did not. Kind of surprised that Cal has not been up the cybernetic score yet. Looks a little bit odd. Normally you would see that happen at the exact same time because, well, PvP generally tend to be extreme mirrors, and Cal using his probe to be a nuisance and do some damage there, and also producing a zealot to try and find away this probe. Oh, I see. So Cal went for a zealot, which is why it took him longer to get that cybernetics core up, whereas Jangbi went straight for the cybernetics core and then produced a zealot. So his zealot came out slightly later, but it's still out, and it is able to deal with this probe. Neither probe actually going down, but they do have zealots chasing them. Second gateway going down for Cal as well, so he's going to throw down the second gateway before he makes any sort of a tech choice, which means that he should be able to produce some more Dragoons, and Jangbi should probably counter with some of his own. And great manor pylon catching, I believe, 3 probes there. 3 probes, I believe, were caught in that. Good job by Cal. Good manor pylon there. And Jangbi paying the price for not throwing down an anti-manor pylon as Cal did. He really should have. He really, really should have, but he did not decide to, and that gives Cal a little bit of an advantage there. We'll see if he cancels it. Yeah, he just cancels it. So it only costs him about 25 minerals or whatever, or 33 minerals or something like that to, yeah, I think you lose 1/3. I don't know. I think last game I thought it was 1/4. I think you lose 1/3 of the resources. And, doing a little bit of harassment there by Cal. It's always been questionable to me whether or not it's really, really useful to bother throwing down the mineral pylons. But if nothing else, they probably, if you catch 2 or 3 probes, you either come out even or ahead, and it's really entertaining, and throws the other person off and makes them do more things. And Cal throwing down his Citadel of Adun, so he must have warded away the probe of Jangbi, and he's going to be going for DTs. We are going to see some DTs out of Cal. We'll see what Jangbi decides to do with his tech choice. He's going for a Citadel of Adun, so we're going to see DTs versus DTs. We'll see whose DT micro is better. I'm just going to sit here and keep saying DT, because it sounds awesome, because it's DT versus DT. Ninjas versus ninjas. No pirates coming in this game. Going to be straight ninja DTs, and neither player is going to be scouting it out at all. There's the Templar Archives for Jangbi. Second gateway is a little bit late coming up, but a little bit later than Cal. Cal should have more Dragoons out, but Jangbi will still be fine on the DT count. They'll both be producing the same amount of DTs. And here we're going to have some Dragoons passing each other and not even bothering to shoot each other. But Jangbi's got 2 Dragoons there. Cal's only got 1. He might be able to get some damage in on that. That is going to be a damaged Dragoon. Now they go to the ridge and joins his fellow buddy Dragoon here. That is battle buddy Dragoon in order to take that ridge and causes Jangbi to run away. Jangbi ran away before he could even take any hits, which was good by him. He saw that he was going to lose on with that ridge coming into play and backed off very, very quickly. Goodbye, Jangbi. Jangbi, last game, in his first game versus Bisu, I have to say, looked just absolutely on the ball. He looked like his game was just absolutely incredible. Cal throwing down a expansion now. Jangbi not throwing down an expansion yet. He's just going to go straight for these DTs, and he's going to wait for them to pop out first and push out before throwing down his expansion, is what it looks like. So Jangbi's going to be going for a little bit later push here, or later expansion, and Jangbi's scouting probe getting seen, getting destroyed by a Zealot and 3 Dragoons. DTs are out for Jangbi. The first DTs are out for Jangbi, and there's the first DT for Cal. Second DT not out yet. Second DT not out yet, so we must have, there it is. There's the second DT, so we got 2 DTs for both players. We'll see who knows the other player went for it first. It looks like Cal's DT actually, not too sure. We'll see which player gets to see it. And Cal actually throwing down a robotics facility and a forge. If he throws down a cannon, wouldn't that be genius? Wouldn't that be absolutely genius? Throwing down a cannon in his main. This is absolutely genius by him. I don't know what made him think to throw down this cannon. Throwing down a cannon at his main as well. He must have seen a blip or a shadow of one of Jangbi's DTs, and that is going to be such a huge advantage for him, throwing down a second cannon now in his main as well. That is going to be a huge advantage for him. These DTs for Jangbi are picking off a few probes here, but those cannons are going to be up and stop any sort of more probe harassment. He'll be able to maybe bother these gateways or something, but he's not going to be able to stop this. And Cal's DTs are now in Jangbi's base, and the forge is just now started for Jangbi. Jangbi is in so much trouble. Jangbi is he is just in the hellhole right now. I think he may have already lost this game. That forge is gonna go up, but these DTs are gonna have free reign over Jangbi's base for a while here. Jangbi's singular base, and Jangbi doesn't even have an expansion to send these probes to. He might even be going for just a full-blown counterattack here, sending his probes on the attack. I hope that's what he goes for. I hope he doesn't try and parlay this come back to his base or anything. I think he should just say screw it to his base and just go on the attack, and that's what it looks like he's doing. It looks like his forces have gone into the natural, or have already destroyed the force at the natural, and are now in the main. But those DTs, the backup secondary DTs for Cal, are going to do so much damage to these Dragoons, and oh man, I just don't think that Jangbi's going to be able to do this. Most of his Dragoons are already dead. He's only got 2 left, 1 left now, and he does have 1 DT left, but that DT is not going to be able to get to the cannon. The Dragoon is blocking. Oh man, if that DT had gotten to that cannon, Jangbi might have been able to even it up, but he is forced to GG. Cal and Jangbi both going for cheesy DT rushes. Cal's DT rush just a little bit better than Jangbi's. Cal able to see that little blip of a shadow or something. He saw that somewhere and able to get up cannons before Jangbi, and that proved to be the deciding factor. Cal is going to move on here in the MSL, Avalon MSL. We're going to have Jangbi is going to go to the final match against the winner of Free versus Bisu, whenever that game happens in next week or something like that. And I will definitely be finishing this this group, the group of dragons, for you all, because I love Protoss and I love PvP. I'm probably like one of the only people in the world who actually thinks PvP is awesome, but I do. And yeah, I will definitely be casting the rest of the games from this group once they come out. Congratulations to Cal moving on in the MSL. I will see you all another day. This is Deja Vu signing off.